All right, let's just get right into it. Today, we're tackling a feeling I'm sure you've had lately. The internet just feels like it's getting worse. I mean, really think about it for a second. When you're scrolling your feed or just searching for a simple answer, doesn't it all feel a little off? Kind of less useful? Maybe a lot more exhausting? Well, if that sounds familiar, I'm here to tell you something. It is not your imagination. You're absolutely right. Something fundamental has changed online, and in this explainer, we're going to figure out exactly what's going on. So, this feeling, this sense of digital decay, it's not because the internet is literally broken. It's because it's become more commercial, way more addictive, and let's be honest, a whole lot less authentic. So, let's start our investigation. Our first stop is the very heart of the internet, the content itself. Because the way stuff gets made and why it gets made has completely and totally shifted. You know, it wasn't that long ago that the internet was what you'd call a pull system. You had a question, you'd go search for it, and you'd pull up an answer. But now, oh, it's a push world. Algorithms decide what you see, pushing a nonstop stream of content at you that's designed not to inform you, but just to keep you engaged. And why do they want you engaged? Money, of course. Everything's a business now. The old internet, full of weird little passion projects, has been paved over by this giant monetization machine. Ads aren't just in the corner anymore, they follow you everywhere. Important information is locked behind paywalls, and good luck telling a real review from some affiliate spam just trying to make a buck. So, it all boils down to this one crucial point. Content is no longer made to help you, it's made to sell to you. And that is a huge shift in the internet's entire purpose. And speaking of which, if you're finding this useful, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for Cursor MP4. Smash that like button. It really helps us play the algorithms game. Thanks a bunch. And we're back. Okay, another huge factor in this digital decay is the absolute tidal wave of low-quality AI-generated content that's flooding everything. You see this all the time. You search for something simple, right? Like how to fix a leaky faucet. And you get a dozen articles that all sound weirdly, suspiciously the same. They all start with something like, fixing a leaky faucet can be a daunting task, but with the right tools and steps, you can tackle this common household problem. It's just soulless. So the amount of information is just exploding, but the actual quality has tanked, which makes it harder and harder to find any real human insight. And this perfectly illustrates what's happened to search engines. Google used to be a tool for finding knowledge. Now it's basically a giant shopping mall. Go ahead and search for the best laptop 2026. You're not going to get real analysis. You're going to get a wall of sponsored posts and affiliate blogs, all trying to sell you something. So we've seen how the content has changed. Now let's look at the other side of this equation. What is this new internet doing to us, the users? Platforms like TikTok, Reels, and Shorts are literally rewiring our brains. That endless scroll of super short videos gives us constant little hits of dopamine, which just destroys our attention spans and makes it incredibly hard to focus on anything deeper, like a long video or an article. The internet is training us to consume fast, not to think deep. And all of this is happening while these platforms are vacuuming up huge amounts of our data. Every click, every scroll, every second you pause on a video is tracked and analyzed. Which brings us to that very famous and very true saying, if the service is free, you are the product. Your attention and your data are the things being packaged up and sold to the highest bidder. Okay, so the case seems pretty clear, right? The internet is commercialized, it's addictive, and it's making us dumber. Case closed. But what if there's a plot twist? All the evidence seems to point one way, doesn't it? The algorithms are pushing junk. AI is flooding us with soulless content. Our attention spans are shot. It feels like a slam dunk case for a broken internet. But is that really the whole story? Because we have to admit, the internet is also objectively better than ever. It's faster than we could have dreamed of 20 years ago. We can video chat with family across the globe for free. We have instant access to basically the sum of all human knowledge. So how can it feel so much worse while technically being so much better? Well, the answer lies in one key concept: optimization. The internet hasn't just randomly decayed. It has been actively and relentlessly optimized. The real question is, optimized for what? And that brings us to our conclusion. Let's pull all the evidence together and deliver the final verdict on what's really happening to the internet. Here it is. The internet isn't getting worse, and it isn't broken. It's actually working perfectly. It has simply been optimized for profit instead of being optimized for people. The engagement, the addiction, the ads, the low-quality content, those aren't bugs. They are features of a system designed to maximize revenue. So the ultimate takeaway is this. The internet didn't break. It evolved. It just didn't happen to evolve in our favor. And the question that leaves us with is, what can we, the users, actually do about it? Thanks for watching.